Test, test. Congratulations, class of 2017. Please be seated. Before beginning, I would like to thank the board members, Mr. Monahan, the administration, the teachers, the staff, family members, and all parents for all your support. I would specifically like to recognize my grandma who passed away 6 years ago, but who was a tremendous driving force in my life and education. But I would like to also thank my mom and the rest of my family members. Congratulations to all of my fellow classmates of 2017. Graduation is both an ending and a beginning. It's warm memories of the past and big memories for the future. This celebration is a time for looking back on lessons learned, adventures shared, bright moments filled with special meaning. A time for saying goodbye to old friends, to good times you've known, a time for packing away memories, treasures for tomorrow, new beginnings, new chapters, and always new challenges. I challenge you, my fellow classmates, to set new goals, to dream new dreams, and to spread your wings for what lies beyond. Today and for the rest of your life, may all your dreams come true.
Thank you, Jessica, and welcome to the 97th commencement of Seaman High School. The staff, administration, Board of Education, and especially the members of the class of 2017, thank you for attending and being a big part of this very special occasion. At this time, it is my honor to introduce our guests on stage. Please hold your applause. Mr. Fred Patton, President, Board of Education. Mr. Frank Henderson, Vice President, Board of Education. Mr. James Adams, Board Member. Ms. Christy Applehands, Board Member. Mr. Rich Eckert, Board Member. Ms. Sherry Sage, Board Member. And Mr. Carl McNorton, Board Member. Also, Dr. Steve Noble, Superintendent. Mr. Rod Garman, Director of Secondary Education. Ms. Annie Dietrich, Director of Elementary Education. Ms. Deidre Raines, Director of Special Services. Mr. Brad Dietz, Assistant Principal. Mr. Lee Schmidt, Assistant Principal. Mrs. Shelley Pringle, Assistant Principal. And Ms. Donna Edmonds, Assistant Principal. Students, these esteemed members of our Board of Education and Central Office are responsible for the gift of technology this year and many other initiatives that you have enjoyed throughout your entire academic career. Please join me in giving them a much-deserved round of applause. Before we continue, the Expo Center staff has asked us to announce that for security purposes, parents, family members, and friends are not allowed on the Expo Center floor, not even following the ceremony. In addition, please take a moment to recognize the location of the nearest exits in case of an emergency. All exits have been inspected and are safe in the event that an emergency should arise. If you have not done so already, please take a moment and silence your cell phones. Next, I'd like to acknowledge our broadcast media class under the guidance of Mr. Louis D. Leonardo for preparing the senior appreciation video containing the messages that you've viewed prior to today's ceremony. A special thank you to Senior Aspen Nelson, who spent countless hours creating and editing the video. It has long been a tradition at Seaman High School to honor the Secondary Teachers of the Year as chosen by the Seaman staff. Would Daniel Ruda and Amanda Torbett please stand? Daniel has been in education in a variety of roles for 10 years, the last 5 years teaching Success 101 at the Seaman Freshman Center. He also coaches football and softball. His advice to seniors is to follow your dreams and never settle for less than your best. Amanda Torbett has taught language arts for 10 years, the last 4 at Seaman High School, where she has been active in various leadership roles, KNEA, student clubs and activities, and boys and girls tennis. She would like to share a quote by Ellen Goodman. "Normal is getting dressed in the clothes that you buy for work, driving through traffic in a car that you are still paying for in order to get to a job that you need so you can pay for the clothes, car, and house that you leave empty all day in order to afford to live in it. Mrs. Torbett's advice to seniors is don't settle for normal. Next, we would also like to take a moment to recognize the contribution of 5 educators that are attending their final graduation, as they are retiring with a combined 181 years of experience. Please stand when your name is called, and also please hold your applause till the end. Mrs. Stephanie Munoz O'Neill is retiring after 34 years as a visual arts educator in the Seaman School District, 25 years at Logan Junior High, and 9 years at Seaman High. "This is the best job God ever created, and I got it," was the statement with which Miss O'Neill would start every semester. She wishes the same for her students, and her advice to graduating seniors is to let passion guide your career path. Mr. Larry Latimer is retiring after 38 years of teaching and 32 years of coaching while here at Seaman High School. The last 11 years, he has taught American history, world history, and Civil War. In addition, he was the head boys basketball coach for 5 years and served as a class sponsor and student activity sponsor. The time he spent as part of the Seaman family has been an extremely enjoyable and memorable experience, says Mr. Latimer. He would like to share these thoughts with our seniors. From the legendary coach, John Wooden, don't let making a living prevent you from making a life. From the inspirational coach, Jim Valvano, there are 3 things we all should do every day. Number 1 is laugh. Number 2 is think. And number 3, you should have your emotions move to tears. Could be happiness or joy. If you laugh, you think, and you cry, that is a full day. Mrs. Pam Besser is retiring after 35 years of teaching, most of those years in special services. Every year has been an adventure, and she is looking forward to new adventures in retirement. Mrs. Besser's advice to seniors is to surround yourself with positive people and live your life so that you have no regrets. Mrs. Janet Cray, Special Services teacher, is retiring after 36 years. 33 of those years were spent in the Seaman School District. She has served as a member of the Liaison Committee and cheer coach. Mrs. Cray has always strived to find the good in all her students and help them to believe in themselves. Her advice to all graduates is to be kind whenever possible, dream big, and follow your dreams. Mr. Jim Childs is retiring after teaching industrial technology for 38 years, 9 years at Seaman High School. He has taught drafting, CAD, automotive and small engines, welding, metals, house construction, and woodworking. Mr. Childs also coached football, cross-country, track, and basketball. Mr. Childs says, "I hope I made a difference, and seniors, you can too. Good luck." Thank you, teachers, for your service to the students of the Seaman School District. We wish you all the best in your well-deserved retirement. Please join me in giving them a well-deserved round of applause. This year, we have the distinct privilege of having as speakers 2 outstanding members of the class of 2017, Cameron Charity and Catherine McLaughlin. Cameron's speech is titled, "The Road Not Taken." Katie's speech is titled, "Pancakes on Saturday." Please welcome first Cameron and then Katie.
Well, fellow graduates, here we are. 4 whole years have been leading up to this point. For some, that may have seemed like an eternity. And for others, like myself, that time was gone in a heartbeat. After today, we'll all be moving on to new chapters in our lives. In a few minutes, right after Katie blows you away with her speech, you'll hear the choir sing "The Road Not Taken," with lyrics based upon Robert Frost's famous poem of the same name. The poem tells the story of a traveler who arrives at a fork in a road with its most famous lines reading, "Two roads diverged in a yellow wood. I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference." When most people hear those lines, they assume that Frost is referring to a physical fork in the road. In reality, however, it isn't quite that simple. Frost is actually referencing the never-ending series of decisions and forks you will face throughout your life. He writes, "I shall be telling this with a sigh, somewhere ages and ages hence. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference." This poem is about reflecting on your journey up to this point, all those choices and forks that you have followed, each one defining you as a person. In our lives, decisions will never be as obvious as choosing which road to follow, but there will be frequent choices that will define us. No two paths are the same, and every traveler's journey is unique. No matter where you end up, you will always take the road less traveled because you're going your own way. There couldn't be a more accurate representation of this than high school. Take, for example, the many, many accomplishments of our class. The band, drill team, and color guard took a trip to Winter Park, Colorado, and received many superior ratings. The orchestra had an opportunity to perform in Branson, Missouri. The football team had a winning season and a major turnaround. Members of our wrestling team set amazing new records. Our boys' bowling team received the state championship. The musical had record attendance. Two of our classmates received National Merit Scholar status, and the senior class has raised thousands of dollars through various charities. So graduates, take a moment to reflect on the choices that you've made that have brought you here today. It's been an amazing journey, and we'll soon follow another road as we make the transition to the rest of our lives. Congratulations to my fellow graduates of the class of 2017. Wherever you go, wherever you end up, whichever road you travel, be yourself and enjoy every second of it. Never forget what has brought you here, and never be afraid to follow the road not taken. Thank you.
We gather today to celebrate a significant moment in our lives. If I may, I would like to express our gratitude to God and our families, especially our parents, for guiding us throughout our lives and shaping us into the individuals we are today. We would also like to thank our teachers, whose dedication has shaped our education and influenced our path in life. I don't know if you have all noticed, but we have two empty chairs here today. One of the chairs is for Taylor Watson, who died unexpectedly in 2003. Although Taylor passed away at a very young age, and many of you might not know him, he would have graduated with our class. The other chair is for Morgan Cotman. We miss her and wish she were here with us today. Because we were their classmates, both Taylor's parents and Morgan's parents have followed our class with interest, knowing that their children should have shared in our experiences. While we feel the absence of our classmates, we warmly welcome the presence of their parents with us today and sincerely wish their children were here with us. Throughout our 4 years at Seaman High, we have learned a lot from our teachers, our counselors, our administration, our parents, and our friends and classmates. However, we have also had to cope with something that a lot of people our age haven't had to yet: death. So more than anything, what we should take away from our high school career is how to live. Morgan Cotman taught us this. She taught us that no matter what our situation is, we should want to live and live our lives to the fullest. And so I will use Morgan's message to finish my speech. These words came from Morgan herself, her parents, and some of her closest friends. Morgan, I know you are here with us during graduation. Remember, class of 2017, remember to do what makes you happy with the people who make you happy, because you never know when it could be your last day with someone. Remember to have empathy for others, because you never know what they might be going through. Remember to always be humble and kind. Remember that life is so precious and that you should live every day to the fullest. Remember that miracles do happen. Remember to live so you won't have regrets. Remember to make pancakes every single Saturday morning and play hide and seek in Walmart. Remember to eat breakfast at midnight and always dance like no one is watching. Remember to sing along horribly to every single High School Musical song. Plan for your future, but don't take the present for granted. Make your life meaningful and use the gifts you've been given. Be excited. Push through the pain and be positive about it. And when something bad happens, just remember that you have 3 choices. You can either let it define you, let it destroy you, or you can let it strengthen you. Remember, class of 2017, remember to be Seaman strong.
We'd like to take a moment to recognize our Washburn Tech program completers. In addition to receiving their high school diploma today, these ambitious young people have earned a certificate of completion from Washburn Tech. Students, as your name is called, please stand, turn around to face the camera, and remain standing until all the names have been called. Dakota Atkins Frost, Crystal Beach, Derek Beauchamp, Elvia Chesser, Madison Cena Billings, Blake Clark, Casey Conaway, Victoria Cross, Michaela Driscoll, Jason Ekus, Justin Foster, Carly Frisbee, Josie Fennell, Heather Gillespie, Isaac Heinen, Brianna Hicks, Jennifer Howard, J.C. Jones, Kelsey Collum, Madison Krentz Flott, Destiny Fry, Nadia Lopez, Sierra Miller, Tanner Maldenhauer, Griffin Moore, Brianna Nixon, Kimberly Payne, Brandon Phillips, Stephen Rakin, Garrett Richard, Casey Roma, Ashlyn Schutz, Devin Tinoco, Antonio Tremblay, and Audrey Van Dyke. Congratulations. We'd also like to recognize the following students who will be serving our country upon graduation. As your name is called, please stand, turn around to face the camera, and remain standing until all the names have been called. Michael Latondras, Air National Guard. Pedro Antonio Medea Del Rio, United States Marine Corps. Colton Rasley McDonald, United States Air Force. Samuel J. Risson, United States Air Force. Clinton Jacob Thurlow, United States Army. Joshua Michael Pagan, United States Army. Nadia Renee Lopez, United States Army. Colby James Lake, United States Army. Dawson John Podlina, United States Naval Academy. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in giving a round of applause to these brave young men and women for their commitment to serve our great country.
It is my pleasure to announce our honors graduates today. The graduating class of 2017 has an impressive total of 88 honors graduates with 14 summa cum laudes. Please hold your applause till the end of each group. Students, when your name is read, please stand and turn around so we can see you on camera. Our first group is our cum laude honor students with a GPA of 3.75 to 4.04. Chase Anderson, Walker Bassett, Cale Bean, Zach Burns, Cameron Charity, Matthew Chrisman, John Cloud, Kaylin Kohlhauer, Dalton Cowan, Kylie Cox, Morgan Diedrich, Zachary Dobbs, Madison Dressman, Brendan Eigenman, Alexis Garles, Andrew Gill, Michael Guerrero, Eric Guzman, Nathaniel Hartness, Trace Harder, Joshua Hebert, Braxton Huff, Josie Jansen, Jordan Jensen, Kaylee Jones, Haley Kaberline, Sydney Kermsey, Hannah Lake, Colby Lake, McKinley Larson, Michael Latondras, Ian Lee, Tyler Lynn, Sydney McNorton, Taylor Nickel, Adam Offerman, Justine Annan, Connor Petit, Emily Russell, Brianna Saunders, Ethan Stahlbaumer, Emily Stanley, Nicholas Steiner, J.C. Sumner, Megan Sumner, Simeon Sykes, Weston Tanner, Bryce Tieford, Courtney Weingartner, Danielle Wellborn, Jeremy Wells, and Haley Woodyard. Let's give them a round of applause. Students, please be seated. Our second group is our magna cum laude honor students with a GPA of at least 4.05. Again, students, when your name is called, please stand and turn around. Natalie Brodine, Chase Bush, Aubrey Clark, Sophia Darding, Lacey Dell, Maria Grimes, Tira Haig, Benjamin Holstein, Benton McCann, Amanda McCommon, Kevin Morantz, Bethany Peel, Ashley Pippin, Jordan Rowe, Madison Sandall, Matthew Schlossman, Ethan Schultz, Ethan Sparks, Faith Traver, Roland Westling, Lauren Wolz, and Michael Zeller. Let's give them a round of applause. Students, please be seated. And finally, our most prestigious honor, summa cum laude, goes to 14 students who have earned our highest GPAs while taking a very rigorous schedule during each year of their high school careers. Students, as your name is read, please come forward onto the stage. Faith Barr, Stone Brackett, Melissa Bryan, Bailey Chin, Michaela Cox, Catherine McLaughlin, Kim Nguyen, Cheyenne Osterhaus, Dawson Podlina, Madison Russell, Jordan Schaefer, Noah Siebert, Carson Chumland, and Noah Wells. Let's give these 14 students a well-deserved round of applause.
By the way, ladies and gentlemen, that's the most summas in over 20 plus years. Seniors, would you please stand? Members of the Board of Education, the class of 2017 consists of 275 graduates. They have successfully completed all graduation requirements of Seaman High School, the Board of Education in the state of Kansas. Additionally, we believe it is worth noting that Seaman High School continues to lead all city and county schools with record numbers of seniors earning dual credit through Washburn University, Washburn Tech, Allen Community College, and Highland Community College. We are extremely proud that over half of the class of 2017 is leaving Seaman High School having already earned college and technical school credit, assisting them with a smooth and seamless transition into college and careers. President Patton, on behalf of Seaman High School staff and administration, it is my pleasure to present to you the class of 2017.
Thank you, Mr. Monahan. On behalf of the Seaman Board of Education, it is my pleasure to accept the class of 2017. And yeah, I'm going to talk for like 45 minutes, so go ahead and sit down. I'm just kidding. Today is a day where you celebrate the accomplishments of many years in our education system. It's a day when you are surrounded by those who have helped you reach this point in life. It's a day where not only you can be proud of your accomplishments, but those who have supported you can be proud as well. As you celebrate today, remember those who have been a part of your educational process, your family who provided guidance and support, your teachers and administrators who made sure you learned the skills necessary to be successful in life, and your fellow Kansans, specifically those who live in the Seaman District, who provided financially so that you could attend outstanding schools with wonderful teachers. Because you have worked so hard in high school, you are all going to have many opportunities for success in life. Set your goals high and work hard to achieve them. Doing so will allow you to reach potentials you never could have imagined. Work hard, continue your educations, and make us all proud you got your start here at Seaman High School. Along the way, though, make sure to enjoy all life has to offer. As I'm sure many of your parents are thinking, time sure flies by quickly. For me, it was 25 years ago that I sat where you are all sitting, right over there somewhere. Before you know it, it will be 25 years for you too. Be focused on your goals, but have some fun along the way. Knowing many of you, that won't be a problem. Today, you take the reins. Today, you decide where life will lead you. Embrace the values your families have instilled upon you. Cherish the friendships your classmates have given you, and build upon the education your teachers have provided you. Congratulations on your achievements.
Thank you, Mr. President. Cheering loudly for your graduate is not only welcomed, it is expected. However, we ask that you not use air horns or any other mechanical device that might take away from all graduates having the opportunity for his or her name to be read and heard by all in attendance. Thank you in advance for your support. Now, class of 2017, the moment you have been waiting for has now arrived. Please come forward to receive your diplomas.
Michaela Jean Adams. Grace Ann Adamson. Brittany Suzanne Aiken. Chase Matthew Anderson. Daniel Ray Anderson. Dakota Michael Atkins Frost. John Kenneth Baton. Lane Taylor Barnhart. Faith Ashton Barr. Walker Freeman Bassett. Jordan James Bauman. Crystal Lynn Beach. Cale Allen Beam. Derek Michael Beauchamp. Faith Nicole Belial. Faith Ashley Boletto. Quincy Noel Boquin. Sydney Ann Boughton. Faith Rayanne Boyd. Stone Luke Brackett. Adam Chase Brandenburg. Kayla Marie Brandenburg. Tiffany Alexandra Brassfield. Natalie Claire Brodeen. Taylor Nicholas J. Brumbaugh. Melissa Francis Bryan. Zachary Ashton Burns. Chase Logan Bush. Reagan Elizabeth Calhoun. Alex Thomas Carlson. Noah Allen Carlson. Jennifer. Brooklyn J. Marie Carter. Cameron Franklin Charity. Elvia Kathleen Cheshire. Bailey Marie Chin. Felix Matthew Chitticat. Matthew Eric Chrisman. Shania Ashley Church. Madison Nicole Cena Billings. Aubrey Lynn Clark. Blake Ryan Clark. John Michael Cloud. He about lost him. Kaylin Ann Kohlhauer. Kelsey Lynn Colum. Jesse Dwayne Colwell. Casey Thomas Conaway. Tristan Paul Cook. Dominic Michael Cott. Dalton Jeffrey Cowan. Ethan James Cowan. Kylie Lynn Cox. Michaela Marie Cox. Quincy Elizabeth Amy Cox. Braden Charles Crowder. Ethan Michael Crummy. Kalika Michaela Crumpton. Cameron Illigan Cruz. Sophia Suzanne Darding. Austin Leon Doherty. Kayla Shay Davis. Morgan Lynn Dietrich. Lacey Michelle Dell. Kristen Dean Devons. Brady Michael DiDio. Zachary Allen Dobbs. Jimmy Wayne Dodds. Dylan Lucas Dowd. Madison Joe Dressman. Brendan Everett Eigenman. Reese Jordan Emmerich. Trace Martin Esser. Braden Michael Ewing. Kylie Joe Fazio. Chelsea Marguerite Philibert. Reagan Hope Philby. Justin Colin Foster. Carly Elaine Frisbee. Destiny Marie Fry. Josie Ann Fennell. Garlis. Alexis Marie Garlis. Zachary Michael Gear. Andrew Stephen Gill. Heather Danielle Gillespie. Zachary Scott Gomel. Maria Elena Grimes. Michael Allen Guerrero. Kaylin Renee Guivas. Eric Fox Guzman. Tira Brooke Haig. Jared Steele Hass. Keaton Daniel Hayflick. Madison Page Halderman. Rachel Lynn Halderman. Jenna May Harrison. Taylor Robert Harrison. Nathaniel Bradley Hartness. Trace Reed Harder. Joshua Patrick Hebert. Zane Michael Hernandez. Alexandra Quinn Heidenrich. Brianna Ray Hicks. Brooke Ann Hicks. Kira Aline Hine. Dawson J. Hinton. Alea May Hollowell. Aaron Michael House. Jennifer Lene Howard. Braxton William Huff. Benjamin Daniel Holsing. Connor Nathaniel Hurd. Josie Lee Jansen. Jordan Tyler Jensen. Briley Elizabeth Johnson. Wade Lee Johnson. Autumn Cheyenne Jones. Kaylee Cheyenne Jones. Luke Storm Jones. Reuben Brian Patrick Juarez. Haley K. Caberline. Sydney Michelle Kermis. Laura Lee Knight.
Ashley Lynn Lady. Hannah Nicole Lady. Colby James Lake. McKinley Lane Rain Larson. Michael Patrick Latondras. Ian Jack Lee. Dustin Lee Lehman. Andrea Lynn Lichter. Noah Wayne Lothan. Nadia Renee Lopez. Tyler Lee Lynn. Deja Ann Manus. Jerica Dawn Manus. Devin Lee Martinez. Connor Scott Matthews. Benton George McCann. Avery Aileen McCarter. Amanda Lee McCommon. Cameron James McCracken. Colton Racely McDonald. Cameron J. McGrath. Sierra Cheyenne McKnight. Catherine Julia McLaughlin. Sydney Elizabeth McNorton. Pedro Antonio Medina de Real. Benjamin William Metzger. Connor Bradley Metzger. Brandon Lee Miller. Sierra Snow Miller. Tyler Keith Miller. Morgan Leanne Mills. Kennedy Elizabeth Morawski. Tanner Colin Moldenhauer. Cole Elias Montes. Griffin David Moore. Kevin Jacob Morans. Darian Lynn Morton. William Michael Mummert. Aspen Melise Nelson. Michaela Renee Nemnick. Kim Tung T. Win. Taylor Shea Nickel. Robert James Nicholson. Jordan Lewis Nickel. Adam Paul Offerman. Christina Marie Olind. Tyler Dean Olson. Justine Vaughn Annan. Cheyenne Nicole Osterhaus. Joshua Michael Pagan. Paris Michelle Patterson. Kimberly Marie Payne. Jessica Lynn Peak. James Lee Perry. Brandon Luke Phillips. Tyler Robert Phillips. Bethany Elaine Peel. Denelson Pineda. Ashley Taylor Pippin. Dawson John Podlina. Connor Lee Poteet. Sydney Lauren Price. Samantha Ray Prophet. Taylor Rayanne Pryor. Caitlin Dion Quintana. Corey Edward Roosh. Tori Lynn Reynolds. Adora Michaela Marie Rhine. Garrett Paul Richard. Samuel J. Risen. Casey James Roma. Caleb Anthony Romine. Austin James Rosencutter. Jordan Randall Rowe. Logan Anthony Ruddy. Alan Vladimir Ruelas. Emily Hope Russell. Madison Jade Russell. Madison Nicole Sandel. Brianna Andrea Saunders. Tanyan William Schaefer. Matthew Martin Schlossman. Christopher Adam Schneider. Joseph Brian Schoonover. Carson Brooke Schreiner. Isaac William Schreiner. Ethan Christopher Schultz. Noah Nathaniel Seagrove. Isaac Keith Sell. Jordan Blake Schaefer. Alexis Dean Sharples. Noah Nathaniel Siebert. Kira Jean Sloan. Cooper McRae Sloan. Deshara Lane Smith. Scott Allen Smith. Hector Manuel Solis. Ethan Loy Sparks. Ethan Samuel Stahlbaumer. Marissa Lynn Stanley. Emily Elizabeth Stanley. Bailey Nicole Stadelman. Jalen Avery Steelman. Nicholas Jeffrey Steiner. Taylor Alexis Sturton. Michaela Marie Stover. Colton Curtis Sturgeon. JC Ann Sumner. Megan K. Sumner. Simeon William Sykes. Bailey Alexis Tanner. Weston John Tanner. Bryce Allen Tieford. Devin Joseph Dean Temin. Clinton Jacob Thurlow. Devin Allen Tinoco. Carson Lee Chumland. Faith Ann Traver. Antonio Lee Trimble. Nathaniel Scott Twidwell. Aaron Lee Ungerman. Audrey Christine Van Dyke. Gage Alexander Van Houten. Emily Dawn Vickery. Marissa Vernita Vietti. Hannah Marie Weaver. Michaela Cheyenne Webster. Charles Donald Weckworth. Courtney Nicole Weingartner. Danielle Lee Wellborn. Jeremy Caleb Wells. Noah Riley Wells. Roland Gabriel Westling. Elizabeth Faye Williams. Amanda Sue Wilson. Morgan Pauline Windsor. Brandy Renee Wolitz. Cody Tyler Wood. Haley Sarah Woodyard. Lauren Ann Wools. Colby James Wright. Malik Sayer Wright. Matthew Robert Wire. Morgan Brianne Young. Michael Joseph Zeller.
Hope I don't puke on the mic.
What's that?
Hope I don't puke on the mic.
No, you'll be fine.
You know, they tell you to imagine everyone in the crowds in their underwear. I'm not gonna lie, it does not help. Class of 2017, the time is here. Somehow we've made it through those awkward middle school dances, those horrible school pictures, and most of us have fallen in love 1, 2, 3, maybe even 4 times, only to realize that you're just not that cute. Although it does seem like yesterday I was watching Spider-Man, and I looked over at my mom and I said, "Mom, I want to be him when I grow up." She turned to me and said, "Walker, shut up, you graduate in a week." But anyways, now we look to the future. It's time to start our lives. As Anne Frank once said, parents can only give good advice or put them on the right path, but the final forming of a person's character lies in their own hands. It's up to you. But I am confident each and every one of you will reach your full potential by going beyond the call of duty. Get out there, take every opportunity given to you, because the only things you regret are the chances you didn't take. Remember where you came from, stay humble, and show the world who we are. Seaman strong. All right, now seniors, you can move your tassels from the right to the left. And at this time, you may throw it in the air. Woo!
I know!